Have you ever had a goal that you really, really, really wanted, and you were working at it, and you were working at it, and you were working at it, and you couldn't nail it? And what got you frustrated wasn't that you couldn't nail it, you could not figure out why. Well, I have a couple of strategies here today that I call goal getting that I would love to share with you. These are not for your easy, wake up in the morning, I got this goals. These are for the ones that you're looking out there and you're like, I want that, I have to have that, and you don't know how to get it, okay? So rather than explain to you what goal getting is versus goal setting, let's do a quick activity. Could I have everyone stand up for a minute, please? Okay, so you're standing up right now, right? Reach as high as you possibly can right now. Lift your arms up, both arms. Reach as high as you possibly can. Put your arms down, right? Now, I want you to reach and think about how you could reach even higher than you just did. So put your arms up, reach. All right, put your arms down. Now here's where the goal getting comes in. This is where the transformation happens for you. What if one of the people in your life that mattered most to you came to you and said, and used your name, and hear their voice. Don't just hear me, hear their voice talking in your head right now. Your name, I need you. You matter to me. I need you to help me with this. And the objective is you got to reach 5 inches higher than you did the last time around, okay? This person is telling you, you matter to me. You're so important. I have to have this help, okay? You got to go 5 inches higher than you did the last go around, all right? Put that person in your mind. Put your hands up. Reach up really high. Figure out 5 inches higher. How do you do it? That person matters to you. Booyah, I saw it. Congrats on figuring that out. So that's just an analogy. Feel free, have a seat. I appreciate it. That's an analogy on how goal getting works, okay? Goal setting was the first time around. You're reaching your arms up. You're like, I got this. Most of you probably didn't think 5 inches was even possible on top of what you already did. But goal getting uses some strategies that where you start thinking about a few things that matter in your life, where you start setting your goals based upon your why. Why are you here? What's your purpose? All of a sudden, the goals that you have for your personal life, the goals you have for your career, the goals for you have your business that you haven't been able to achieve become possible. So let me share with you a personal example of how this happened in my own life. A number of years ago, I was in credit card debt. And when I say I was in credit card debt where you wake up in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. in the morning. If anybody's been there, you might relate. At 2 a.m. in the morning, and you see a number in your mind, and you're like, is that how much I owe, or is that my salary? Like, this is scary right now. This is serious what I have right now. And I was out there reading everything I could get my hands on to get out of this debt. I was trying every technique I could possibly try, filling out every online budget. They didn't have apps back then, so I'm in Barnes & Noble reading every book. I've got like 60 blogs that I'm subscribed to, and me and Susie, yeah, we BFFs. Like every Saturday night, 9 o'clock, that's what I'm watching. And I couldn't get out of the debt because conveniently something that was required would come up. Oh, my car broke down, so now I need to drop $1,000 on that. Or, oh, I need to spend this on something that's important. And something would always come up. Well, I realized that if I kept going the way that I was going, the debt was going to get higher. For the math folks out there, you know how this works. The interest just keeps growing and growing no matter what you do. And what I was using, I knew was not going to work me get out of debt. So I remember having a moment where I stepped back and I said, the credit card companies, they know why they're coming after me right now. But have I stepped back and made this important to myself? What would make getting out of debt, why would that matter to me? What would be the difference? And you know what I started paying attention to? I started listening to the conversation going on in my head. Not the crazy one when the person's like screaming at you, but just the conversation of what I was talking about going on in my head. And here's what happened. When friends and people and loved ones that matter to me were talking about me, do you think I heard what they were talking about on a regular basis? No. What was I listening to? The chatter going on in my mind. I'm in debt. How am I going to get out of this? This is overwhelming. And so people are coming to me about things that matter in their life, and I can't connect with them. I can't relate to them. Or in my professional life, I'm doing fine in my professional life. I'm, whatever goals I'm given or whatever things I have to do, things are good. But I can't take that next leap that I know is possible. Why? Because I have no room for creativity. I have no energy at this point. What goal getting did for me was it got me to step back and see, you had this credit card debt, but if you step back and understand what impact that it's having to you on your life, you can't create something new in your professional life. You're not there for the people that matter for you. Then all of a sudden I was able to switch it. 2 years later, $60K dropped down to zero. Like, I dropped down to nothing, okay? That's the power of goal getting. And I'll tell you, it doesn't only work just in personal finance, because you're probably sitting here right now thinking, yeah, that's cute and all that. I know you're standing up there telling me this is possible, but I don't think I can do that. You can. You can. There are several simple strategies that you can use to change the goals that are super difficult for you right now to nailing every last one of them. I will emphasize they are simple. They are not easy. But if you're willing to take this walk with me, and if you're willing to allow me to show you a few other activities and a few other strategies, I promise you, not only are you going to have fun learning these things, but they're going to become a part of you. And you're going to watch it. You're going to see all of a sudden that job, you've been getting a lot of no's coming back and you're not figuring out why, and you're like, I don't want to go back after this again. You're going to start nailing it, okay? So I encourage you. I want to share some more strategies, and I want to help you go out there and goal get.